Hello everyone, this is Metroid Nerd number 9001 and it's time for some more Mega Man Rock and Roll Blind. We just finished the first stage as Roll, but I think I'm required to pick a Mega Man stage now, because I finished the first one. I think it's probably going to go back and forth. I like the sunset. Where were those floating things from? Well, that's a great way to start off the video. I think these things were in the original Mega Man, although they didn't have nearly as, animated of faces. There we go, that works. I guess I should make use of my weapon systems, and I think these guys also came in sets of 3. They were in, Gutsman stage. I don't know why the Sniper Joes was so weak in Mega Man 7. Oh great, these guys. Where's its shield weapon? Here it is. Dr. W. Why did it have to be Dr. Wily? Why couldn't they have done something different? This is in Mega Man 1. This room exactly is, almost exactly. Spikes and everything! I don't know if I even needed that energy, really. I mean, it's probably not that worth it. We're off to a great start, aren't we? I'm gonna keep that in, though. Because it's not like I made it very far in the level. Might as well show my first impressions to things. Why am I failing so epically? Oh hey, those cannons have eyes. Interesting. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, convenient. Don't you just love the energy balancer? I probably should charge my buster though. Shield weapons are great. I don't really need that, but I'm gonna go for it again, and I failed. At least I can make the jump, although that's kind of a tight jump to the ladder. This is very reminiscent of Mega Man 1, except there's no gut blocks. Okay, this part of the room is different, but they're referencing, and I mean that's a fun reference. I like that reference. Oh, jumping mechs. They're like the fleas. Well, this kind of reminds me of Needle Man in Mega Man 3. This is like Metal Man. Uh-oh. It's a Met Factory. Of course Dr. Wily has one of these. Why should I be surprised? This is interesting. This specific thing reminds me of a Turbo Man stage in Mega Man 7. Not the whole me taking way too much damage thing, but, you know, everything else. There we go. I guess you have to blast the shield back with your buster. Oh, this is interesting. I don't really need the ammo. The closer I get to a checkpoint, the better. And I guess that's my reward for doing Roll stage first. There we go. There we go. I needed some good energy. Good vibes. Barely too short. Let's do this. Good ladybug. Oh hey, it's the... Those are from Mega Man 5. They're just references all over this stage. And I'm fine with that. Oh. Thanks, honey woman. I guess this is the offshoot for the offshoot for this stage, like the one that Knife Man did in the last stage. This is interesting. I like this. She's kind of like the grab with things, except she's on your side. How exactly am I supposed to do that? Are there some controls I'm missing? Oh, the Mets that have the thing. Let's see, does this do anything? No, it does not. Okay, if I kind of jump into it, I get a little bit more height. Is there anything else that really alters height? Not really. Okay, you just kind of have to go into it with some speed already. What? Really? That's not cool. I guess I just shouldn't assume anything when I'm dealing with spikes. But yeah, the little plus sign on the Mets is orange instead of green when when they're the splitting ones. Okay, don't drop. Just slowly lower through the spikes. Whee! Please don't knock me down. Oh wait, the plus sign is green. Ah, this is neat. So this must unlock the things for roll. And me, I guess. Yay! And I'm assuming now I'm halfway through the stage. Oh, and the conveyor belts are off. This is interesting. I don't see how I can get that. Oh, obligatory water stage, and of course there's a Met hidden in, and there's two. Oh, this one's purple. This one takes... Oh, this is a spinning one. I like the color coding. The color coding is good. Uh-oh. Figured. Although I didn't think that that one was going to come down so quickly. Well, I'll see you back around here. Oh. This is one of those. Do I have to power... Does it just stay on? Probably. Although I probably have to keep up with it, otherwise I'm gonna lose it. Yep, I lost it. Oh well. How many energy tanks do I have? 2. Well, that's better than nothing. You can't really see those coming unless you know they're there. That's kind of annoying. I like the variety of Mets. The different games did a great job of having a pretty decent variety of them. I'm going to assume that stun mode will not protect you from those giant crushy thingies. Oh, it's a Fez Met. Are they the same? They seem the same. Oh, and it's the end. Alright, let's see what we have here. It's probably a giant Met. Yeah, I was pretty wrong. But it still has to do with Mets. And I'm going to guess that these Mets will not give me any pickups. Oh, it looks like it doesn't have stun mode. I should probably try to find a weakness. Missiles. Everyone likes missiles. Or not. Well, that was mean. Ladybugs, so it can hit it while it's high. No. Okay, it does still have stun mode. This is a very chaotic boss fight. Not fire. Alright, this thing has a charging mechanic. I'm just going to guess it's not the ice. This is a very chaotic boss fight. Lasers. Tornadoes. It does 1 damage, so no. I'm gonna get rid of all the mechs. I'm going to guess it's not the shield weapon. Although the shield weapon is quite nice when you're trying to avoid all these mets. I'm not even on my last life. I'll try the missiles again. And not get crushed by this thing. And it's not the missiles. Wonderful. Fantastic. Okay, I gotta do this. There we go. I never figured out a weakness, but I have 2 energy. I had 2 energy tanks. Now I don't have 2 energy tanks, but what are you gonna do? Alright. Research labs, weapons depot. I'll do research labs. That's oh. That was interesting. How am I supposed to get up there? Okay, that doesn't have any upward. Oh. What the? Good things come to those who wait? Is that the lesson at this stage? This is interesting music, though. Let's hope it doesn't start to grate on me. What? Oh my. Oh no. It's a yellow devil! I'm going to guess that that's the boss of this stage. And I probably didn't even need to fight it. Oh no. Don't remind me of, what's his face, Plugman stage. And I'm dead anyway. Let's just ignore the devil monster. Plugman stage is so annoying. But we're not playing Mega Man 9, are we? Oh hey, it's like it's wrapping mechanics. I guess I shouldn't say this is like BBBBBB, because tons of games do this. But I guess most recently I've played this in BBBBBB. And it reminds me a lot of BBBBBB. Oh no. Oh hey, you can actually see where they're gonna spawn in the background. That's nice. Okay. I don't care about that extra life right now. Oh, this is interesting. Well, that's just great. I always loved those spikes. Okay, they only take 5 hits. I thought they took 8. Maybe I'm mistaken. Or maybe it's 6, I don't know. Something like that. I mean, I guess you're supposed to figure that out while you're sliding, but that's so really fast. Oh no. Great. Well, I'll meet you back here. I figured out how to get the extra life. Screw these spikes, though. Oh, that was unexpected. Oh, it's just like it temporarily phases out of existence. Interesting. Well, at least I get some extra health. What the? That's strange. Oh, now I have to deal with them. Fun. Can I do this? Not very well. Hooray for screen wrapping. Except when it leads to bottomless pits. And also instant death spikes that just kind of show up. Because everyone loves them some instant death spikes. And by everyone I mean not that many people, honestly. Yay, terminal velocity! And at least I passed the checkpoint. I'm just gonna avoid those. Hooray for stun mode. Not hooray for death spikes though. There we go. I hope that grunt is enough to tell you how much I despise those death spikes. Just popping up way too quickly for their own good. Or at least for my own good. I'll be back. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh no. Oh, it's one of those spike things. And I got another game over. Well, at least you don't have to sit through me playing through the entire stage all over again. Okay, I have a vantage point. Excuse me? I have to get up there between the two blocks, or is it something else? Oh, right, screen wrap. I forgot about screen wrap. I guess I was so focused on the instant death spikes. Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. This stage is not fun. I do not like it at all. Just an overabundance of instant death spikes. Let's hope this thing doesn't respawn. Oh, I'm supposed to jump up. And I have 1 life left. I'm probably going to get at least 1 more game over before I'm done here. Fantastic. Great. Sorry if I'm being quiet, I don't have much to talk about. I'm just continuing to be not having fun with this stage. But you probably figured it out by me saying it a whole bunch. Okay. That's fun. Oh, this is extra fun. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait, do I just jump up? Well, I'll find out in another 5 minutes. But it'll be 5 seconds for you.
So it was at about this point in the video where I started to have some audio issues. It was more specifically something that I should have been able to see coming, and it's the same problem that I've had with the previous episode, or with the first episode where I lost a lot of the commentary, where the screen recorder I use just doesn't turn on the microphone, and it's really hard to work with this game for some reason. I don't entirely know why, but either way, I lost my commentary for the end of this stage, but it honestly didn't take me that much longer to finish the stage, which is why I'm doing it in post-commentary. But I still wanted to talk through it instead of just having this place be completely silent. Actually, it was the opposite issue I had with the first stage, but it's still an issue that's been plaguing me throughout this entire playthrough. But this Skullman segment was, looking back on it, it was pretty cool. I was just annoyed at the time because of how much I disliked the rest of the stage. I don't think there's any consequences if you let Skullman get hit too much. It's just he temporarily loses his shield if he gets hit, but that didn't seem to have that much of an effect. Now this next segment of the stage was pretty interesting. I don't know how this stage works if you don't do the Skullman segment, but it might be upside down. from where it is, because everything's upside down right now. But I'd have to play through it again, like the entire game or something, or just skip the Skullman segment. But honestly, I don't feel like doing that, because if you couldn't tell from my commentary, I really didn't like a lot of the levels in this game. I liked a lot of the concepts, like playing as both Mega Man and Roll, and having the Robot Masters come back as allies later on. But there was just so much of the level design in this game that really irritated me, especially the levels that had a lot of the instant death obstacles, like in Reactor Man stage and Ghost Woman stage, whichever one it was that had this stages, that had the same spike concept as this stage. So a lot of those stages just really irritated me, and it made me not enjoy my time playing this game, which is a shame because there's a lot of good stuff here. It has cool weapons, it has really cool concepts, and it has a kind of charm to it that other fan games haven't really been able to do. I mean, it's kind of with none of the characters talk at all, but that forces them to use like sprites and stuff to tell the story. But it has a lot of stuff going for it, but just there's so much of it that I disliked that I can't see myself coming back to this game anytime soon. The end of this stage wasn't nearly as bad as the beginning of this stage, as you can tell by my lack of getting any game overs during this part of the stage. And it kind of makes me glad that the first half of the stage was, that the first half of the stage was in the first half of the stage instead of being in the second half of the stage. Because if I had to go through all this every time I got a game over in the stuff that happened at the beginning of the level, I don't know if I would have been able to take it. I didn't even show all the deaths that I had, but I had a lot where it's just the instant death spikes and them sending you back the entire stage. Like, I've been playing Celeste and Hollow Knight, which are both pretty challenging platformers, and I guess Hollow Knight's more of a Metroidvania. But those are pretty challenging games, especially from the platforming aspect with Celeste. But with that game, you get a checkpoint every single screen, so it's not like, so they can get away with all that kind of stuff. Like I've played through 7 levels. I played through 4 of the chapters and 3 of the B-sides in Celeste, and only chapter 4 B-side had anything that actually made me angry. But everything else in the game felt pretty fair, if obnoxious. Like, once I got the hang of it, a lot of it was fine, but it was tolerable because of the excessive amount of the high amount of checkpoints. I won't call it excessive, but because there were so many checkpoints, dying like that doesn't dissuade you from continuing to play the game. I should probably talk about this game right now. This boss, as you can see, I figured out its weakness really quickly, and I was relieved to see that the screen would wrap, so you wouldn't fall into the bottomless pit, because that would have been kind of awful on the game developer's part, if you had these randomly appearing and disappearing blocks, and you had to deal with the bottomless pit. I didn't have any energy tanks, but I decided I would be able to stick it out till for the rest of the stage anyway. And I was able to beat the boss with relative ease on my second try, which is kinda strange because of how difficult the beginning of the stage was and how much I disliked it, that the second half kind of just flew by. It's probably because there was not an abundance of instant death obstacles. Well, I mean, there were a decent amount of them, but it didn't feel as excessive. There weren't as many jumps that you would have to make, that if you miss like one tiny bit of it, you're gonna die and you're gonna have to redo part of the stage. I only died once in the entire second part of that stage. But yeah, like that part was so much better. Why couldn't the entire stage have been that way? Either way, I was getting pretty tired of playing this game at this point, so I stopped here. There's only 2 stages left in the game, unless the game throws another surprise at us, where there's 2 boss stages like in Mega Man 2. But as you can see, there's 3 levels already beaten and then just 1 more in the boss. So if you liked this video, be sure to like it. If you disliked it, then be sure to dislike it and leave a comment if you have anything to say. This has been Metroid Nerd number 9001, and I will see you next time, hopefully without any glitchy and breaking audio.